Well, I think what's happened with the change in the economic structure of the media has profoundly altered what a typical American would see when they turn on the television. When Fox News started, it was not particularly to the right, and it found its niche there because it could be profitable there when it couldn't be profitable in the center. And so, to the extent that many of the media niches decided to go narrow rather than broad, but to have a more devoted following, that led to an economic model that basically gave those media outlets more direct access to the political parties and their leaders.
What's the sources of information? Where'd you get your news from?
I get most of my news off of the internet. I've stopped watching TV. I just think that they're just too biased. I don't believe what they say.
And by internet, you mean like what, Facebook, Twitter, or your friends? And
You know, um, just articles that might be on the web, um, and it could be like from CNN. It's just whatever. But I guess I choose what it is that I want to read about
hmm
rather than hear the news what they want you to hear about.
Ooh, unfortunately, you get it from the general media and then you have to go research it yourself. So you end up looking at local newspapers to see if the thing actually happened or not.
It's the newspapers. It's the Washington Post and the New York Times.
Not TV news.
Not TV. I mean, we're
And not online very much, just what you see from time to time, but really it's the newspapers.
Well, currently mine, I watch a news channel. It's Fox Raw and Live. It's not Fox News, so it's different. It's like regular news channel where it's not biased, so it's not one-sided. And I prefer to hear both sides. So it's
Yep.
balanced. Yeah.
Yep. My starting point is CNN. Leans a little left, I believe. I do look at Fox News. I do look at MSNBC to kind of see what the extremes are. One event happened and there's two completely different stories if you do that. I don't know that we have a true, unbiased national news source.
Uh, Really, it's like I try to stay away from like, and it might sound weird, but like I try to stay away from like the news, if that makes sense, because I feel like it's either this side or that side.
There are a couple of pamphlets that have we receive. Judicial Watch. I like Hillsdale College's information. Uh, there's some Faith in Action, and there's a number. They're few, but I think they're fair toward both sides, and I'd much rather rely on that than TV.
Well, I think that for a long time, the media was denounced as being too liberal for Republican tastes. And then once Donald Trump made media bashing a central feature of his speech making, and it still is today, Republicans got on board with that as a talking point. And when a pollster asks them, "What do you think about the media?" they think, well, it's biased and untrustworthy. I don't know that they necessarily think that that is true of Fox News in particular, but the media in general certainly has that reputation. So those figures don't surprise me at all.